I am John the Liquidator, and this is the Liquidator Report. Hope everybody's having a great day today. We're here coming back with some more news in regards to the Venezuela tension heating up between President Trump and Nicolas Maduro. If you guys haven't heard, pretty much Trump is giving him an ultimatum in regards to his efforts to try to stop this narco terrorist from bringing in control systems across our borders. And yeah, man, a lot of news has been coming out. Let's waste no time. Jump right into this article right here. This is from the New York Post today, man. It stated Trump gave Venezuela dictator Maduro stern ultimatum: leave now or else. Now, this whole President Trump and Venezuela situation is definitely heating up. You got members of Congress pretty much calling Trump a murderer over the bombing that went down in the sea by Venezuela that involved that boat, which that is a whole nother story, and we're not even going to go down that rabbit hole. Many people in the media, many people in Congress is definitely pointing fingers at President Trump over that situation. But this article right here goes on to say President Trump gave Venezuela dictator Nicolas Maduro strongly worded ultimatum as tensions flared with the South American nation, telling him to resign and leave or else, according to a bombshell. Now, there is some footage coming out of Venezuela of them actually preparing to possibly go to war with us, the United States, which is crazy to me, but it don't look like Nicolas Maduro is backing down at all. He's like 10 toes down. He ready for whatever. Let me see if I can pull up this footage real quick. So like I stated, this is footage right here from Venezuela, bro. He ain't wasting no time to say U.S. pressured Maduro to leave. According to a recent news report based on U.S. officials, it says based on U.S. officials, sources tell U.S. did offer Venezuela leader Nicolas Maduro safe passage for himself, his wife, and his sons, provided he resigned and leave the country immediately. Maduro reportedly rejected this ultimatum, leading to an impasse in the talks. During a tense phone call reportedly brokered by Brazil and Turkey, the Trump administration delivered the direct warning, viewing it as a final effort to avoid potential military confrontation. Now, like I stated, this is what is happening in Venezuela right now with them. They look ready to go, bro. So that was Nicolas Maduro there with his troops. Let's go back to this article here. It stated Trump refusal on both counts said to be swift, as he followed with an offer that Maduro may not be able to refuse. So it's basically letting it be known that, you know, Trump trying to give you out. He's trying to let you leave with your family. But, you know, Maduro, as y'all seen from that footage there, he ready to go 10 toes down with President Trump. He ain't trying to hear none of that. It goes on to say he killed 100,000 Americans last year, McCormick said, during the drug trade. That's twice the number of people that died in 8 years of Vietnam, 4,000 in Pennsylvania alone. After the phone call between Trump and Maduro failed to reach basically a resolution, the U.S. presidential announced he was closing the airspace, which there is some more footage from Venezuela of U.S. troops actually being in the airspace, being there. And I'm here to tell you, bro, it ain't looking good for Venezuela, dog. It ain't looking good for Venezuela at all. I just got to be honest.
What's happening in the Caribbean looks like the biggest military buildup since Iraq. Just off Venezuela's coast, Trinidad and Tobago has turned into a full-blown military zone. Meanwhile, the airspace above Puerto Rico has been completely shut down under national defense protocol. 2 U.S. aircraft carriers are already in position, and a third is racing in from the Caribbean. This could be one of the largest U.S. strike packages since World War II. Meanwhile, the U.S. officials are saying that there's no plan to attack Venezuela, but analysts are calling it the biggest military buildup since the Iraq War. In response, Venezuela has warned the United States that if an attack is launched, it will retaliate with its full strength. They deployed their Russian-made S-300V and BKM-2 air defense systems. Both nations are now on high alert, and tensions across the Caribbean are reaching a breaking point. Over 13,000 U.S.
Now, that is the current state that is going down. Now, President Trump talked to the media, man. This is what he had to say.
We're in a very nice area, but it's rocky. Any questions? We had some great economic numbers come out. As you know, we're doing very well economically. A lot of factories are being built all over the country and all of that, but very strong numbers came out. Go ahead.
Can you give us an update on what took place in South Florida today, these talks between the U.S. and the Ukrainians?
Well, they're going along. They're going along well. We want to stop people from being killed. It doesn't have much to do with us. And I'd like to see if we can save a lot of souls. A lot of people are being killed. Last month, we had 27,000 people killed in that ridiculous war that should have never happened. Would have never happened to everyone else.
Have you spoken with Rubio and Wickoff since
I have, yeah. I've spoken to them, and they're doing well. Ukraine's got some difficult little problems. Some difficult problems. But I think Russia would like to see it end, and I think I know Ukraine would like to see it end.
You just said that Ukraine has a little bit of problems.
Well, we have a corruption situation going on, which is not helpful.
And is that impeding the peace talks?
I said it was going on for 3 years, right? Didn't I say for 3 years I said it? So I was way ahead of schedule. But I think that there's a good chance we can make a deal.
Mr. President, on Venezuela, can you tell us more about why the airspace of Venezuela should be considered closed?
Because we consider Venezuela to be not a very friendly country. They send millions of people, really, and probably a number in excess of that. And a lot of those people shouldn't be in our country, from jails, from gangs, from drug dealers, from all of the people that came into our country shouldn't have been in our country, causing a lot of problems.
Does your warning,
and drugs.
Does your warning mean that an airstrike is imminent, or should we not read it that way?
Don't read anything into it.
The New York Times reported that you had a phone call with Madro. Did you?
I don't want to comment on it. The answer is yes.
And can you tell us a little bit
No, I
about
can't do that.
Mr.
Would you
President,
say it went well?
I would say it went well or badly. Yeah.
you think so?
Can you talk a little bit about the strikes and the controversy around Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth said?
I don't know anything about it. He said he did not say that, and I believe it.
So you don't know if there was
You talking about the two men?
the second strike to kill the two men.
He said he didn't do it. He said he never said it.
Would you be okay with that if he did?
He said he didn't do it, so I don't have to make that decision.
What are your
Mr. You've made so clear how you want to keep drugs out of the U.S.
Right.
Can you explain more about why you can pardon a notorious drug trafficker,
Well, I don't know who you're talking about. Which
Juan
one?
Romando Hernandez?
Well, I was told, I was asked by Honduras, many of the people of Honduras, they said it was a Biden setup. I don't mean Biden. Look, Biden didn't know he was alive. But it was the people that surround the Resolute desk, surround Biden when he was there, which was about very little time. And the people of Honduras really thought he was set up and it was a terrible thing. He was the president of the country. And they basically said he was a drug dealer because he was the president of the country. And they said it was a Biden administration setup. And I looked at the facts and I agreed with them.
What evidence did you share that he was set up and that he wasn't?
Well, you take a look. I mean, they could say that you take any country you want. If somebody sells drugs in that country, that doesn't mean you arrest the president and put him in jail for the rest of his life.
President, can I just clarify, do you think the U.S.
That includes this country, okay? To be honest, I mean, if somebody does something wrong, you put the president of the country in jail. They said it was a Biden setup. It was a Biden administration setup. And you have a big race going on this week, next week. I think it's going to be a very important race. It'll be interesting to see Honduras. That's what you're talking about, right?
Correct, yes.
Yes, ma'am. Well, what is the second part of your question? No, I don't have a deadline. I have a deadline when the war is over. And hopefully the war's going to be over. 27,000 people killed last week. 27,000 over the last 3 or 4 weeks. 27,000 people killed. That war should end.
President, just for clarity,
So that was President Trump speaking about other tensions, I believe, going on between Russia and Ukraine. Guys, get down in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts about this. I will be back with another video. Hype the video. I am John the Liquidator. This has been another episode of the Liquidator Report. And until next time, peace out.